In this video, we are going to discuss some strong sectors for the coming week, and we will also discuss some swing trading stocks. Last week, we had suggested three sectors. First was the energy sector, second was the pharma sector, and FMCG sector. All these sectors have performed very well. So now let us try to find what are the sectors that are looking strong. Now, first sector that is looking strong is the private bank sector, because if you see, RSI has went above 50 in this chart, and if you draw a trend line for this sector, there is still some room to go upside. But if you see on a smaller time frame, we cannot lead. I mean, if you're not invested, then directly you cannot buy. So you should look for some correction happening and then this upside, and then we will look whether this will break this or not. Or as of now, if you see, this this sector is looking strong, and if you see this part, this is a very strong move. Now this should be followed by some correction, and now if you closely look at this chart, you can see this is a very slowly going up, which means this is a correction going on some corrective structure, and there is one push down can come, small push down, that may scare the traders or investors, but that should be the time to look for buying opportunity, unless and until this point is I mean this level is taken out. This is looking strong, and you can connect this trend line also. So only case where it will get bearish is when this level is gone. Otherwise this will be I mean, like this, you have to wait for this sort of price action to happen, and then you should look for buying entries in this sector. And later we will discuss the stocks under this sector. Now, as of now, let us go to the other sectors. Let us look at the reality. Reality is not that great as of now. Pharma, if you see, has performed well last sector, but as of now, this is near to a resistance of 60 level. So this can be looked for sell entries in some stock. Not all stocks will be eligible, but in some we have to look whether this gives a any bearish setup in this sector. So as if you see closely on a 15-minute chart, this is not weak as of now. So because for weakness, this level needs to be breached. However, if you see, if you get a structure like this and then this level is gone, then below this level you can look for sell entries so that you can capture this moment. And in this way, you have to always update your analysis and charts, because not everything works like we said, but you have to be flexible enough. And these videos are there for so that you can understand how to sell, when to buy, and all those things. So let us move to the other sector. Similar in this FinServ sector, you can see this is going slowly. So wait for this, and then you can look for this, unless and until this level is there. Uh, Let us go to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty also you can see same structure slowly going up. So wait for this, and then wait for this. You can see all these sectors have a correction due on a 15-minute, but this can be very small, and then we have to wait for this up movement. So all these stocks can be looked on dips, and condition is that this lower level should not be breached. Nifty Auto is also looking strong, and if you see this moment, if you draw this trend line, you can see this is a very strong movement. Now wait for this action, and then you can enter into this part, take advantage of this part. However, if you see on a hourly, this is I mean resistance, and if you get a break above this like this, then in the coming weeks also this will be a strong sector, Nifty Auto. And on a daily time frame also you can see there is a good uptick, and if you get a follow-up move, then on these setups you can look for swing trade also in this sector. Let us see how this evolves. Infra is above 60, so yeah, you can see this trend line is gone. So if you get a corrective structure here, then look for this movement. Otherwise, if this is not given this corrective structure, then we will not enter into this sector. Mid cap is also strong now. If you see this sector is also looking strong now. And now after back-to-back three candles, if you get a small corrector, enter into this on getting some buy set. This is also looking strong. Nifty consumption, you can see RSI is well above 50 and this trend line is gone. So these all sectors are looking good. Now metal is also looking good because this was a move up and then you slowly it went down. So this now has again started to go up. So this looks like it can do this. Now let us go for the media sector. Media sector, you can see, has not crossed the 50. So as of now, I will ignore this until you get this. It keeps making a corrective structure and then we can look for this moment. If you see small cap also going well in, if you connect this trend line, this sector has also given breakout. So next probably setup, if you get this is the setup, and then look for buying setup on lower time frame to catch this. If you don't get this and it keeps on going, then you will simply ignore. uh, Let us see the IT sector. You can see has given strong movement, but this, if you connect this trend line, it is near a resistance. So we need to wait whether we get a corrective structure here or it reverses. So we have to be sure if we get a corrective structure here, then we will go for buy. So individually stock are also looking good. Some stocks like Wipro are looking good in this sector. So we will look for those in swing trade. Energy sector, you can see last week it was given for a buy and it has given a good result. Now let us see what is the 4-hour chart. Yeah. So as of now, this looks like a small correction, and then if we get this corrective structure here, then more push will be coming to the upside. However, if you get a reversal here above this point, then you should not enter because this is a impulse, then you got a corrective structure and this up move. So after this should follow by a corrective structure and not a reversal. So we have to be careful. So let us now review FMCG. FMCG was also suggested last week, and you can see this has started its up movement. Now again, like other sectors, let us review it, and you can see this is going not that much impulsively as of now, and you can see for now we should get some fall, and then we should look for this. And we should also preserve this point because below this the structure will get bearish. Now let us review some stocks. If you remember, I had on mass stock suggested that this stock can go up, and it has gone in the Nasdaq analysis. I had said that, and now you can see this has given a very strong up move, and there is a breakout also. Now above this level the structure will get bullish, and also now we should wait because this is going down. So more probably if a small correction happens, then it will fall once more. And after that, if you get a structure like this, then take it because then that will be the time to go long, and we have to wait for this correction setup to get into this. So now this is let me go to the KPR mill. Now this is another stock that is looking good. Now let me show you how. Why this point is a strong resistance, right? And it has given a strong up move here, and now next structure is like this. If you get a structure like this here, then the probably it will go up, because if you see similar structure happened in Kotak Bank. This point was a strong, let me review it. Yeah, this point was a strong resistance, and you can see it went from this level to this, and then it gave a structure like this, and then it gave the next up move. So similarly, if you see this structure KPRML, it is hovering around this resistance and not falling. Now if this structure, instead of correction, quickly gives an impulsive move, then that is the point to exit and not take entries. However, if you get a small corrective structure just like this Kotak Mahindra, then that will be probable we will get a one more up move to the top. Now as the private bank sector is looking strong, now let us review some stocks under private bank. We are now expecting that there will maybe some dip next week. So now let us see. Now similarly, if you see, Axis has given strong movement, and now we are some dip can come, and in those dips you can look for buying opportunities, as it can once again go above this level. And you can see this area is a strong volume node, so around this area if you get. However, you have to also be sure that this level should not be breached on the downside. Similarly, if you look at Bandhan Bank, you can expect some, because you can see there is a sharp move down. This is a 15-minute chart. After that, you are getting a corrective structure in this, so one more push down can be expected. It can come above this level also, and after that you can catch this moment. And if you see, the volume node is this area, so by chance if this level is gone, then it will be bearish. And even if it comes to this level, and it can take support from this level, because this is a high volume node. uh yeah, this is not looking that great, as because this is a strong move down. So probably you can get some up move and then down move like this, and then you can look for this structure. HDFC Bank, you can see, is trading in a narrow range, and next thing probably is slowly or impulsively. If it is coming slowly, then possibly one more push to the upside. If it is coming fast and break this level also, then you should look for downside in this stock. ICICI Bank, again you can see narrow range. So if it keeps on, now there can be a bullish case also in this, like if after this you get a strong up move, but then also you will get a bigger correction after some move, so you should wait for these corrections. Otherwise that can be risky. You can see similar structure in this, and you can see this structure has been taught. This is actually a expandable flat, and this on dips you should look for opportunity to buy if you get something like this. Otherwise, if it keeps on falling and takes this level, then you should not enter. Kotak Bank, as of now, I had previously suggested that in the video I had told that from this resistance it gave the corrective structure. So now this up move. Now next possibility is that now if you connect this trend line, you can see this is a high volume node, and other high volume node is this much. So most probably price should be between these two levels. Now if after this correction it clears this area, then you have to, after this correction you have to look for buying opportunity, and it will go above this. However, if you get a strong down move like this followed by a correction, then most probably this level will also breach. So we have to wait for what sort of structure we will get in this part. So I hope this is clear and this helps. And if you have any doubts, please post them as comments. And if this delivers value, please consider subscribing.